Hello, this is happy wedding anniversary, 40th wedding anniversary from Robert to Linda. We've only just begun.
And this is a special song back from when they were dating. It feels like we're still just beginning, he says. That's a lovely sentiment.
Lovely.
I actually like this one myself as well.
We've only just begun to live. White lace and promises. A kiss for luck and we're on our way.
We've only begun.
Before the rising sun, we fly. So many roads to choose. We'll start out walking and learn to run.
And yes, we've just begun.
Sharing horizons that are new to us. Watching the signs along the way. Talking it over, just the two of us. Working together day to day. Together. And when the evening comes, we smile. So much of life ahead. We'll find a place where there's room to grow.
Yes, we've just begun.
Sharing horizons that are new to us. Watching the signs along the way. Talking it over, just the two of us. Working together day to day. Together. Together. And when the evening comes, we smile. So much of life ahead. We'll find a place where there's room to grow. And yes, we've just begun. Oh, that's such a lovely song. It's so nice. And very interesting origin to it. We got a second one, by the way. There's two. There's two to you, Linda.
So if you like the Carpenters from this period, you should absolutely definitely click subscribe onto this channel and press thumbs up. And there may, I don't
And
know what
Schubert
percentage,
and loads of other things.
percentage,
It's a
1%
request program.
more chance maybe, that they, in the flurry and tide of YouTube recommendations,
Oh my
get
goodness.
recommended the other request from Robert to Linda. And maybe even
It'll come up
another
next.
song. It depends, with the hashtag. It's not even the hashtags anymore.
It's nothing.
literally
Never mind.
behaviours.
It's voodoo. So there's another one. There's another request, another dedication. It's lovely. It's also from the Carpenters, and it's coming up. I think I'll probably share them successively. So if this is on a Monday, actually it'll be a Thursday.
Yeah.
It'll be a Thursday, and then on Monday there's going to be another one. So it's two. But it's a very interesting story, this one, because it started out as an advertisement. A lot of people don't know this, for a bank, a mortgage company, I think it was, which makes a lot of sense. And
I believe it was a bank or mortgage,
and
wasn't it?
it showed a sort of
It was in
montage of a
California.
newlyweds
Check
coming
on-
to their.
check on
We've just
Wikipedia.
begun.
But it's by Roger Nichols, Paul Williams. You can hear their record. It's a much less syncopated version than we hear Karen singing. And check it out if you haven't heard it, because it's much more buried on the internet, but it very much is.
It really is hard to find. But
Roger Nichols.
But the great thing about it is that Richard Carpenter was watching the television and he saw it,
which he liked to do a lot.
And he recognized the sound of the voice he knew exactly where it was recorded and who had recorded it, and he rang them up immediately and said, look, does it have a verse? Like, does it have a second verse? You know, and he was really pleased, and of course they made it much, much, much more famous. But I mean, what kind of riches were we dealing with that people could just sort of rattle off an advert with that kind of songwriting? Do we get that anymore? I don't know. But it's very lovely.
Very few adverts have vocal word-based songs anymore. True. It's predominantly instrumental, so they can voice over.
You've played on a few.
Yeah, so they can voice over the.
I've sung on a few.
The product, I think, or service, I really love the relationship, the unusual harmonic relationship between the verse and I suppose you call it bridge. There isn't really a chorus on this song.
It's very sudden.
It's a verse and a bridge.
It's very sudden.
Maybe that's part of its heritage of being from an ad. Like, there isn't really verse, chorus. It's on the sheet music it's written verse and bridge, and I would agree. But anyway, it goes to the home key, A major in this particular case. Roger's version is not in A major. And
he's a details man.
Instead of, going maybe to the relative minor for the bridge, or up to the subdominant to the chord 4, that's what we hear quite often. It doesn't do any of that. It goes down a minor third, but to the so we might I said it might you hear a bridge, so then we're going to the bridge, and there's some sort of detail about what might happen that you haven't covered. Kind of, that's what he sort of feels. But it goes to the major, not the minor.
It adds positivity to positivity. Yeah. Woo!
And
away we go.
That is, within popular music, a relatively unusual relationship between the verse or chorus and the bridge.
It's pure positivity.
I'm very, very, very happy to receive a list of comments of, tens and tens and tens of pieces of music from the 70s, 80s, 90s, that go down a minor third to a major key from a major key in the bridge. But
go for
it's
it.
not
Come
that
on.
common.
Come on.
And he really establishes it by going 1 4 1 4 1. Yeah, we are in this key, folks. But we're not actually, because we're going to go 1 4 1, semitone
It really
lower.
Conveys the idea of starting out on a journey and it being.
I think it really does. Sharing horizons that are new to us. That's word painting.
It really is.
And then we've gone away, and then we're going talking it over, just the two of us. It's like a separate idea, but it goes down just a semitone or half a step. It's really very, very. Now, it's not the hardest song in the world to sing, but with those little.
Should we get a dog or a cat?
Melodic. The melodies that he writes, where they're placed, they're not as hard to sing, but actually from a harmonic point of view, that's relatively quite involved. Yeah, we could keep going. Talking it over, just the two of us working together, day by day. Shall we get a dog or a cat? And should the fireplace be grey?
Yeah. You didn't see that coming.
Well, then you can go to the next one. Shall we?
Yeah. Oh boy. Yeah. Actually, in reality, probably it'd be like, get a mortgage, find out all the different things wrong with the place. Yep, we got dry rot.
I get the impression
we got silverfish.
I think they wrote this song in around February, March 1970 in San Francisco, California. I think it's probably going to be a new build.
It'll be new build and well built too.
Yeah, I think it'll be fine. I think
Yeah.
they moved in and they'd only just begun. But this is not about Roger. This is about Robert and Linda.
Yes, it is.
I don't know where they live, but I really hope that our version brought back that. We shouldn't have digressed so far into the...
We digress here. We do. Thank you so much.
But that's just for anyone who's interested in music and history, which we are, and we bring without trying to this channel.
No, it's so interesting.
That's all it is.
So interesting. It makes it so much more interesting because, yeah. Anyway, yeah, come back on Monday where we'll have the next Carpenters and the second one to Linda.
Yeah,
From
our
Robert.
pleasure. Right. See you all later. Thank you so much indeed. Patricia Hammond Songs on Instagram. Bye.
Matthew Redman.